I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America
and to the republic for which it stands,
one nation,
under God,
indivisible,
with liberty and justice for all.
The vision of Doral Academy Charter Middle High School is to set the standard for outstanding student achievement while providing a safe and nurturing academic environment.
Rise and shine, Firebirds. I'm Marcelo Villarojito.
And I'm Sofia Castro. Today's Friday, September 13th.
And we welcome you to the first episode of our new weekly show, The Rise.
Coming up on today's episode, the Trump administration announces a possible ban on e-cigarettes.
South Florida prosecutors have opened a lawsuit against NFL star Antonio Brown.
Doral's Green Club is finally back in action.
A middle schooler's day in the life of a senior.
A commentary on school appreciation.
And your weather and sports reports for the week.
All this and more coming up on The Rise.
Recently, the Trump administration announced that they plan on banning all non-tobacco flavored e-cigarettes from the U.S. amid reports of a rising epidemic amongst teenagers. President Trump plans on removing all flavored e-cigarettes from the shelves within 30 days of his plan becoming public.
Florida prosecutors have opened a lawsuit against NFL star Antonio Brown regarding accusations of sexual misconduct. His former physical trainer has filed against him.
This year, Doral Academy is reducing its environmental impact by bringing more attention to the Green Club. Here's Taylor Blanche with her report.
Making a change in the environment takes a long time. Our Green Club helps students create a greener and cleaner future and explores the importance of changing bad habits school-wide.
So Green Club is a new beginning there for Doral in terms of we're really trying to ramp it up this year and see if we can find ways to change the culture of the school. And so one of our big initiatives is to tackle the cafeteria.
Many of the products used during lunch, such as the styrofoam trays and plastic forks, are non-biodegradable once thrown away and extremely harmful in large quantities.
And so Eco Products is one of the companies that the school has been working with to try to eliminate the amount of waste that we generate in terms of its environmental impact.
With over 4,000 students at Doral and about 80% of them eating from the cafeteria, that sums up to around 3,200 styrofoam trays used per day. And with 180 days in the school year, over 576,000 trays are used annually.
The idea is to start small, right? How can we make our own individual changes, and what can we do as a school to be an exemplary community, right?
I just want to start a positive trend and something that is going to affect and have a nice positive domino effect towards every school, no matter if it's academic, public, charter. I want everybody to come to the realization that this is a serious problem and that it can start here at the school if you have the support.
I am going to be more sustainable and more reusable, and I am going to educate everybody else I know so that my small impact can have a greater global impact overall.
Signing off for Firebirdtv, I'm Taylor Blanche, reporting.
A true Firebird rises to any occasion. Let's see how Doral Academy students do just that.
As these final moments seem to be getting closer and closer, we reflect on everything we've learned and accomplished. To keep running toward our goals, rising up to the challenges that present themselves, hitting home runs, and keeping in mind that it's okay to strike out sometimes. We hold and have held this potential within us all along. And we're bound to fly high like true Firebirds. Because before you know it, you'll be back at home base, exactly where you started, exactly where you're supposed to be. But now, it's a whole new ballgame.
Here's Ediana Ritola with an update on our fall sports.
Good morning, Firebirds. My name is Ediana Ritola,
Kicking off the first ever show for the Rise, I'm here to keep you updated on all meets and games this week in sports. The cross-country team kicked off their season to a great start. Jonathan Pineda, Aiden Ford, Cesar Gomez, and Lance Granger placed top 10 in the King of the Hill meet, starting them off undefeated. Their next meet, Spanish River Invitational, is tomorrow. Good luck. Our boys golf team's match against Slam was canceled on Wednesday, but both boys and girls will have a match on Monday, September 16th at 3:30 p.m. Good luck. Our football team will be playing against Miami Beach today at 7 at Flamingo Park. Good luck, boys. Our Firebird swim team did well in their meet on Wednesday. For the first time in history, girls won against Gulliver with a score of 153. Boys also won with a score of 185. Their next meet will be on September 18th. Our girls volleyball team were sadly defeated by Palmer Trinity yesterday, but their next game will be against Ferguson on September 17th at home. That's all for this week's sports. I'm Mariana Ritola. Now back to your anchors.
Now let's send it off to Maria Gonzalez with your weekend weather forecast.
Good morning, Firebirds. I'm Maria Gonzalez here to give you this weekend's rising weather forecast. Today we're expected to have a 40% chance of rainfall with scattered thunderstorms, which will hopefully diminish by tonight's football game. The high will be at 89 degrees and the low will be at 77 degrees. Tomorrow looks much nicer as the sky will be at a 30% chance of rainfall. The high will be at 89 degrees and low will be at 78 degrees. However, enjoy that while it lasts because on Sunday, the scattered thunderstorms will make a reappearance. The high will be at 89 degrees and the low will be at 79 degrees. Make sure to keep an umbrella on you, Firebirds, because this weekend will be a shady one. I'm Maria Gonzalez, now back to your anchors. Here at Doral Academy, we are very fortunate to have such an amazing culture. Here's FBTV reporter Lizdani Hernandez with more.
Every school year, we open up a new chapter full of possibilities. Every time, we ask ourselves the same question. Do we want to stay the same? Or do we want to become a better version of ourselves? With the new year comes new clubs, insightful experiences, and even a new building. It can be hard to appreciate what's given to us. As students, we often don't realize all the opportunities granted to us by our staff and the efforts they put in to better our school year. Often, we get so caught up in the day-to-day life that we don't realize how fortunate we really are. Thank you. We each have our different experiences in high school. For some, it may be. And while this may be the final chapter for many seniors, it's only the beginning of a new book. Remember, you're only in high school once, Firebirds. Signing off, I'm Lizdani Hernandez.
Open house for parents will be tomorrow. For middle school, it'll go from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m., and for high school, it'll be from noon to 2 p.m. Our golf team will be having a fundraiser with baked goods and raffle prizes.
Sunday is the last day to buy homecoming tickets. There's a limited amount of tickets, so make sure to buy them before they sell out.
Moving on to next week, the First Spanish Honor Society meeting will be next Monday at 2:40 p.m. in room 521H. The First French Honor Society meeting will also be on Monday in room 113A, Miss Fur's room. High school at 2:30 p.m. and middle school at 3:30 p.m.
On Tuesday, Bible Club will be having a meeting at 2:40 p.m. in room 309H. The First Law Society meeting will be next Thursday at 2:45 p.m. in room 524H. Senior Parent Night will also be that day at 6 p.m. in the gym.
Juniors, remember that junior ring orders will begin next week. The last day to place an order is next Friday, September 20th.
That's all for today's episode, Firebirds.
Make sure to follow us on all of our social medias at Firebirdtv for all the latest updates.
And from all of us here at Firebird TV, we hope you have an amazing weekend.